these feelings just begun. I'm saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I shoot it right. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Tells me to stop feeling feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes cause my heart goes. I'm thinking things I shouldn't think, singing songs I've never sung. Oh my God, when I see you I should run. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Tells me to stop feeling feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes cause my heart goes. Where my heart goes. Cause my heart goes. My head and my heart. My head and my heart. I can
wonderland in your eyes. Might need your company tonight. Something in you, lit up heaven in me. The feeling won't let me sleep, 'cause I'm lost in the way you move, the way you feel. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. Spinning around, move out of my way. I know you're feeling me 'cause you like it like this. I'm breaking it down, I'm not the same. I know you're feeling me 'cause you like it like
Test, test.
back in the day. True, my opals got myself in a
Folks, if we can grab a seat, we're going to try and get started here in just a couple of minutes. Everybody go ahead and grab a seat. We're going to try and get started here in just a couple of minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. Good evening, everyone. We welcome you here to the campus of Bishop McDevitt High School for the Big 33 All-Star Football Classic, brought to you by the PA Scholastic Football Coaches Association and Dauphin County Commissioners. It's time to meet our participants for tomorrow's 2022 Big 33 All-Star Game. Please welcome the players from Pennsylvania and Maryland. Going to get to meet all of them individually a little bit later on tonight's program.
This is how we do it.
Out a big round of applause for our Big 33 All-Star. Now we also want to welcome the cheerleaders from both Pennsylvania and Maryland for tomorrow's game. All right, now we have our players and cheerleaders and coaches all in their positions. Good evening, I'm Rick Fox. I'm your host this evening and the PA announcer for tomorrow's game. I was going to make a joke and talk about this is the annual running of the Kentucky Derby, but then I realized that doesn't make a lot of sense until I started seeing the athletes this week, and there's a lot of thoroughbreds sitting out here right now. So big athletes tomorrow. You're going to be really excited about the performance of the game tomorrow. All right, so let's go. We won't waste time. We want to get right to the important stuff tonight. If you could all please rise at this time. We'd like to start with a moment of silence in the memory of the victims of the school shooting in Texas and more locally, affecting 3 players and 8 cheerleaders, in memory of slain teacher Aaron Walker of the Central York School District. Thank you. If you can all please remain standing as we welcome Bishop McDevitt Sr. Monica Fazzolari as she honors America with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful, wonderful as always. Thank you and great job, Monica. You'll see Monica again tomorrow. She'll be singing the national anthem before tomorrow's game. Can always tell the guys from Baltimore, right in the middle of that song. You can always tell the guys from Baltimore. Give the big O. All right, one of the most important sponsors of the Big 33 is the Dauphin County Commissioners, Mike Preece, George Hartwick, and Chad Saylor. We want to thank them as their continued support of the Big 33 and help bringing the game from Hershey but keeping it here in Dauphin County. We also will have some very special guests with us. I'd like to bring up Senator Mike Regan. The players and the cheerleaders are getting some very, very neat gifts this evening as they cross the stage, and I want to let Senator Regan bring some of that information to you. Senator Mike Regan.
Thank you so much. Wow, this is really an honor. You know, before I say anything, I want to make sure that we pay proper attention to the staff at Big 33, Gary, Larry, John, and the whole staff. I mean, trust me, folks, these guys are not making any money doing this. They're doing it for the love of the kids and the love of the sport. So let's give them a big round of applause and a thank you, please. So my first memory of the Big 33 was, I think, in 1973. There was two big guns that were, it was East against West at that time, so the Pittsburgh area versus the eastern part of the state and the middle part of the state. And there was two big guns. There was two tailbacks. One's name was Mark Torquato from Cedar Cliff High School. And the other one was named, at the time, his name was Tony Dorsett. He later became Anthony Dorsett, and it's funny how those two guys ended up going to the same college. They played the same position, and they both ended up going to the University of Pittsburgh. And Mark Torquato is my longtime friend, so I like to tease him all the time. I say, wait a minute, which one of you guys went to the pros and did really well? Was it you or Anthony Dorsett? Which one of you guys is in the Hall of Fame? I can't remember, tell me. But Hall of Famers played in this game. This game is so steeped in history and tradition. You really should feel extremely honored that you have the opportunity to play in this game. Some really, really great players, and probably more importantly, some really, really great people have put those uniforms on and gone out there and faced each other head to head. Well, that was my first memory. My most recent memory is the fact that I have two kids staying at my house. Two kids from Maryland. It's they are of Nigerian descent, and their names are very difficult to pronounce. but the first one goes by the name Ayo, but his name is Oluwasesan Tifasi. Can you stand up there? Can we give him a round of applause? And the other one is a young man who is going to Johns Hopkins to get a degree in engineering. And he was telling me about the courses he took, like, I can't even remember, Calculus 2, which was the hardest level, whatever you call that. I mean, AP, I think, AP Calculus 2. So not only these kids are not only are they great athletes, but they're great students. And you know what? My experience with those two boys is that they were polite, they were neat, and they were just great to be around. And I know I'm sure that can be said about each one of these kids and their families. So those of you who have taken these kids to your houses, thank you for doing that. I know you've probably had a great experience as well. But, you know, we got some plaques for these boys. I know there's some plaques coming from the Maryland side, but my responsibility was the Pennsylvania kids. And I wanted them to have something nice that at some point in time, when your I love you wall, you're putting that up in your den when your playing days are done and you're moving on, that someday you'll look at that plaque and you'll say, you know, I got to play in one of the greatest all-star games in the history of our country, the Big 33. One of the things, it's big because you guys are all big, strong, and fast, but it's big because it is a big deal. Congratulations to all of you, and it's my honor to be with you tonight. God bless everyone. Have a great game.
Thank you, Senator Regan. Any guys interested in politics as a future? Come see him. But the good news is you don't need Calculus 2 to get there. So he's already ahead of the game. You're already ahead of him. And, you know, we talk about the tradition of this game. There's never been a Super Bowl played without an alumnus of the Big 33 involved in the game in some way, shape, or form. And there's been many, many Hall of Famers. Jim Kelly, Joe Montana, Joe Namath, all have played in the Big 33 game. So you talk about a rich history. The very first Super Bowl had Herb Adderley, who was a Pennsylvania guy, played in one of the very first Big 33 games, and Herb's also a member of the NFL Hall of Fame. So one of you guys could be the future. One of you guys could be that person representing the Big 33 in the Super Bowl someday. As you can see behind me or above me here, we'd like to thank our sponsors once again this year. We especially want to thank our lead sponsors, our host, Bishop McDevitt High School, UPMC Pinnacle, Penn State Health, Highmark, the U.S. Marine Corps, Epoxy Depot, DPR Industries, Titan Threads, PA Army National Guard, Mr. G's, Safer Sports, Funding Zone, GK Elite, Cheer Time, PAFootballNews.com, as well as CircleWSports.com, Huddle, and the NCSA. And we've had many other sponsors who have donated some small items, some food as well. You can see our food sponsors and our other sponsors above me. How about a nice round of applause for all those who help support the Big 33. Senator Regan mentioned the great staff of the Big 33. There's a couple up on stage here tonight. Would all the staffers from the Big 33 please stand up at this time and be recognized? There's so many. Gary, come out. Gary, stop hiding back there. I see Sean and Connor back there, Larry Moore, Mike Gingrich's up on stage. Where's John Weaver hiding? Nicole, Carolyn back there in the back. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the work that you're doing. That's just to name a few. Many other folks spend a lot of their time helping out with the teams, specifically supporting whether it's equipment or any other needs to help the coaching staff for each team be successful. We thank all of them for their support. We'd also like to thank all of our host families who support and reside these guys in the house for a few days. Watch the food bill go way up through the roof for a few days. Could you, all our host families, please rise? Now, don't sit down. Don't sit down just yet. Look at this appreciation from your players. And let me tell you, guys, players, there are people, the guys who played in the NFL, who invited their host families to their wedding. So that, you know, if you think you're going to lose contact with them, they don't want to lose contact with you either. Everybody, if you have been a host family for at least 5 years or more, please stay standing. Anybody 10 years or more? All right. We got fresh blood. But thank you all so much for dedicating your time, energy, and of course your home to our players. A big part of the Big 33 since 1985 has been the Buddy Program. This act of inclusion with those with developmental disabilities has become a key ingredient of the Big 33 player experience. We welcome representatives from our cheer buddies and our player buddies to come up at this time. I'd like to welcome our cheer buddy, Jared Hoon. Go ahead, Jared, whenever you're ready.
Hello, it's me. This is my 6th year in the program. I've been involved in both the football and cheerleading programs over that tenure. Over these past few years, I've met some amazing people within the cheerleading program, including Bobby Segan, Kim Crasher, and Tyler Brash. The program has also influenced me to cheer for Cheer Time for 4 seasons between 2015 and 2019. The thing I like about the program every year is that you don't know who you're going to be paired with. Some years I've met my buddies from previous events beforehand, or I was assigned random with a buddy that was from across the state. Every time I get to meet someone new, we got to know each other on a personal level and develop a special connection that will last forever. I also like the influence of social media that allows us to communicate outside of the program to continue our friendships. This also impacts me in a way of making new friends, since I have struggled with making some in the past. The memories made in this program is what really counts, not just the game itself. I never thought I would have as many friends as I do thanks to the Big 33 Buddy Program. As my last year in the program, I would like to say thank you for those helping me in the past as part of my life's journey. I hope to leave an impact for the past, current, and future presents. And here's a quote. "A man's friendships are one of the best measures of his worth," by Charles Darwin. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared. Wonderful job. Our good senator here wanted to make sure Mr. Nwasu got to mention. He mentioned Mr. Tafasi, forgot to mention Mr. Nwasu, so we want to make sure he included you as well. He said he skipped over your name. There you go. He's the one with the math that the senator can't understand, I believe. So now it's time to meet our player buddy. Please welcome Caden Capitini. With your buddy. Where's his buddy? Where he comes? With you. There we go. All right. Yes, sir.
Hello. So, how we doing? Yeah, I'm there, buddy. Buddy. My name is Kian. I am just 16. I have been a vacancy buddy for 10 years. Buddy has had part of vacancy is making friends with the players like Ryan and Keon. They are awesome. I am still friends with some of my players. the photos are hidden in my room. I have even gone to watch some play in college. I am always of my parents, no matter who wins. I am the number one fan. I love being a big bunny. I hope I'll play your best game tomorrow evening, Moonlight. No, Moonlight, yeah, right. But good PA.
Good job, Pete.
Hey. Yeah.
Great job, buddy.
Hey,
Nice work.
and I'm out.
That guy wants my job. I think that's what he wants. Or your job. He wants one of those jobs. Thank you so much, Jared and Caden. Great job on both parts. Our outstanding cheerleaders are also a big part of the Big 33. We have an outstanding group of leaders who put the ladies through a very rigorous program after they are selected. I'd like to introduce our cheerleader, our coaches for this year. Our head coach is Alana Fox. She's assisted by Rena Fox. Choreographers Kim Brash, Scott Brash, and Tyler Brash. We have some other assistants who actually are able to be with us tonight. Can they come up and we have some something to present to you tonight? Destiny Hills. They have it on the table over there. Tammy Schuster. Not with us is Holly Boger, but with us is Bria Mosley. I like her too. And also Felicia Zepp. Thank you to all our cheerleading coaches. All right, let's meet our cheerleading squads for 2022. Start with our Maryland cheerleaders.
We want to introduce two head coaches to come up with us too.
You ready for that now?
No, we'll just do the two of us. Just make Reagan.
Okay. Cheerleaders? Maryland cheerleaders first. Yep. No, you have Maryland's over there, right?
Be right over here.
Yep. All right. Let's welcome our Maryland cheerleaders from Dover High School, Maya Arevalo. From Northern York, Kaylee Benko. From Bishop McDevitt, Alexis Boyle. From Middletown, Charity Cochran. From Hershey High School, Michaela Copenhaver. From Mifflinburg area, Peyton Durr. From Central Mountain High School, Erica Dion. From Central Dolphin, Haley Donmoyer. Also from Central Mountain, Leah Eisenhower. From Brandywine Heights High School, Madeline Geiger. From Red Lion High School, Danny Graham. From Central Mountain High School, Cassidy Greendonner. Representing Loyalsock High School, Brooke Grieco. From Upper Dauphin area, Lindsay Harner. From Lower Dauphin High School, Courtney Hall. Just stay here. Yeah. From Mechanicsburg High School, Alyssa Hoover. From Central Dauphin High School, Brianna Hoyle. From Nazareth Area High School, Victoria Jordan. From Mechanicsburg High School, Lindsay Lambert. From Bishop McDevitt High School, Lauren Lamp. From Palmyra High School, Gabriella Mashinga. And Jenna Massar. From Enville, Cleona, Peyton Music. From Owen J. Roberts High School, Kaylee Ormerod. From Hershey High School, Cecilia Pickle. From Northern Lebanon High School, Kaya Randall. From Bangor area, Sienna Rodriguez. From Kennerdale High School, Brooklyn Sprinkle. From Cedar Crest High School, Alyssa Vandette. From Northern York, Brianna Yegi. From Dover High School. From Dover High School, Harley Ziegler. And from Elizabethtown High School, Carly Zerfie. Please welcome one of the Maryland captains to say a few words, Courtney Hall.
Hi everybody, I'm Courtney Hall and I'm the captain of the Maryland cheer team. I've been doing Big 33 for 2 years now, so each year I'm reminded just how much teamwork and patience is so important. Being able to put this routine together in just 5 days takes a lot of teamwork and patience, so thank you coaches for putting up with us and being able to put this routine together. It looks amazing. We cannot wait to perform it for everybody, and thank you teammates for putting in all your hard work and being able to make this routine happen. Thank you.
Great job, and thank you, Courtney. Now let's meet our Pennsylvania cheerleading squad. From Central York High School, Tony Bell. From Central Dauphin East High School, Maddie Bowman. From Central York High School, Emma Brickell. From Cumberland Valley High School, Hannah Bryant. From the Chamonix High School, Alyssa Cabeza. From Lampeter High School, Cassidy Salento. From Bishop McDevitt High School, Casey Cobb. From Central Dauphin East, Sabri Cowan. From Bishop McDevitt High School, Marciana Easterly. From Cumberland Valley High School, Riley Gardner. From Easton Area High School, Ryan Green. From New Oxford High School, Taya Harris. From Bishop McDevitt High School, April Hess Moore. From Central York High School, Jalea Jackson. Representing Manheim Township High School, Sydney Kling. From Central York High School, Soraya Landis. Also from Central York, Kaylee Lenz. From Redland High School, Grace Michelson. From Central Dauphin East, Riley Mitchell. From Central York, Sierra Payton. From Cumberland Valley, Riley Posey. From Southwestern High School, Caitlin Kwan. From Cumberland Valley High School, Emma Ramper. And her teammate, Elizabeth Roth. From Central York High School, Brianna Rupert. From Cumberland Valley High School, Casey Segan. From Cumberland Valley High School, Paris Shanabro. Somebody looked very similar, Brooke Shanabro. Also from Cumberland Valley, McKaylee Swad. From Central Dauphin East, Justy Thornton. From Cedar Cliff High School, Cadence Valora. From Cumberland Valley, Emma Warner. And from Central York, Madison Welsh. Did you win this week first or did you lose this week? What? Did you win this week first or did you lose this week?
No, I lost. No, I'm kidding.
I just asked her, did she win that she got to talk or did she lose that she got to talk? She won, she said. Please welcome Casey Segan.
Hi everyone, I'm Casey Segan and I am the PA cheerleading captain. My favorite thing about Big 33 is definitely being assigned a buddy. I love the inclusion aspect of Big 33 and the cheerleaders being incorporated into the halftime performance. I wanted to say a big thank you to my teammates for always staying positive and never giving up. Thank you to my coaches for helping us throughout the journey of creating this amazing routine. We cannot wait to perform it for everyone. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Casey, and thank you, ladies. It's always an amazing performance at halftime for our cheerleaders. Tomorrow's game. Time for me at least to introduce our honorary chairman for 2022. Honorary chairman is usually made up of a person who was eligible or played in the Big 33 game when his senior year of high school. Ours, unfortunately, is coaching out there at the East-West All-Star game right now, so he couldn't be with us. But let me introduce him. First, a question. Does anybody know who Coach Jim Roth is? Where's he from? Southern Columbia. Jim Roth has 470 career wins, the most wins in PA football coaching history, and 12 state championships. So when that guy calls a play, you better run that play. Well, unless you're all-state running back and four-time player in the state championship game, Henry Hynoski. Already up 35-7 in the second quarter, Coach Roth calls a running play for Henry. Henry's going to finish with well over 100 yards rushing and 100 yards receiving in the game. Henry says, no, my linebacker partner and my running back fullback, Nick Gallinot, hasn't touched the ball the whole game. I want him to run the ball. Well, I guess only a guy like Henry gets away with it, and they run the play to Gallinot. And I'm sure Hynoski was very happy and relieved that Gallinot broke 3 tackles and went 57 yards for a touchdown on his only carry of the state championship game. But that's the kind of influence and a player that Henry Hynoski was in high school. He finished 10th all-time in rushing with over 7,000 career rushing yards and over 110 touchdowns in his high school career. In his sophomore year, in the state championship game, the team rushed for 772 yards combined. Henry's small part of that was 27 carries for 409 yards as a 10th grader. So what did he go to college to be? A blocking fullback. Coach Dave Wanstad at the University of Pittsburgh told him straight up, you're going to be my blocking back, and that's going to get you to the NFL. And guess what he did after his redshirt junior year? He declared for the draft, and Henry made the National Football League, landing with the New York Giants in 2011. So what happened to Henry Hynoski his first year in the league? The Giants played Tom What's-His-Face from the Patriots, and the Giants won 21-17. So Henry starts his NFL career with a ring. Not a bad way to begin your NFL career. Henry went on to play 3 more years with the Giants till 2014. He scored all those touchdowns he scored in high school. He scored 1 touchdown in the NFL in his 4 years in the NFL, and it was on his birthday. I talked to a couple of coaches from the Southern Columbia staff, and they said we can talk about Henry forever. He was the hardest worker on the team. He was the guy who stayed after practice every day, asked how to run the play a little bit better. So when you guys think about yourselves as leaders, and how do I get myself to the next level, and how do I get myself to the ultimate level, which is the National Football League, those are the kind of traits. Not bad for a guy who didn't start playing football till 8th grade. So we're excited that our honorary chairman for 2022 is Mr. Henry Hynoski. At this time, we'd like to recognize and thank the Big 33 Maryland officers and directors. If they could please stand. Oh, okay. They're waving over there in the corner. Thank you all for being here and for your support this week. All right, now it's time to get to the meat of the program. Time to meet the players for tomorrow's game. Coach McGregor, if you could come up. You're going to help hand out some of the swag these guys are about to get. All right, let's meet our players for Maryland for tomorrow's game. He's a 6', 190-pound wide receiver from Mergenthal High School going to the University of Connecticut, number 1, Kylish Hicks. He's the 6', 205-pound quarterback from Dr. Henry A. Wise, headed to the University of Maryland, number 2, Jaden Surratt. He's a 6'1", 180-pound wideout from Mount St. Joseph High School, headed to Presbyterian College, number 3, Dominic Kibbe. He's a 6'1", 190-pound wide receiver from Rockville High School, coming up here to Pennsylvania to Bucknell University, number 4, Okayo Ayungo. He's a 5'9", 190-pound running back from Dr. Henry A. Wise High School, headed to Chowan University. Number 5, Dadrian Carter-Williams. He's a 6'3", 180-pound linebacker defensive back from Mergenthaler, headed to Concord University. Number 6, Mizell Hill-Brunson. 6 feet, 200-pound running back from Broadneck High School, headed to Bowie State. Number 7, Davion White. He's a 6'5", 240-pound tight end from Good Counsel, headed to the University of Maryland. Number 8, Joshua Jennings. He's a 6'4", 240-pound defensive lineman from Friendly High School, headed to Howard University. Number 9, Derek Brown. Plays defensive back and is the long snapper, 6'2", 170 pounds from Northwest, headed to Bowling Green University. Number 10, Darius Lorfield. He's a 5'11", 195-pound defensive back from Archbishop Curley, headed to Cornell University. Number 11, Jeremiah Lewis. Also at defensive back, 5 foot 10 inches, 170 pounds from Mergenthaler, headed to St. Francis University. Number 12, Kendall Marks. Also playing defensive back, 5'11", 170 pounds from Milford Mill, headed to Robert Morris University. Number 13, Tassine Howard. And a defensive back, 5'11", 165 pounds from Old Mill High School, headed to West Virginia Wesleyan. Number 14, Dante Dre. He's a 6'4", 210-pound wide receiver from Wacomico, headed to Stony Brook University. Number 15, Jace Freeman. He's a 5'11", 225-pound linebacker from Montgomery Blair, headed to Wheeling University. Number 16, Izu Nweki. At quarterback, 6 feet, 185 pounds from Broadneck, headed to Marist College. Number 17, Josh Ehrlich. At 6'2", 220-pound linebacker from Milford Mill High School, headed to Mount Union. Number 20, Andrew Rubada. He's a 5'11", 180-pound wide receiver from Northern, headed to Brown University. Number 21, Tyler Basket. 6 feet, 225 pounds, playing linebacker from St. Charles High School, headed to Frostburg State. Number 22, Justin Palmer. 5'10", 175-pound wide receiver from Parkside High School, still deciding his future. Number 23, Therese Worthy. .5'11", 225-pound linebacker from Mergenthaler, headed to Bowie State. Number 24, Devon Tell. He's a 5'10", 170-pound defensive back from Concordia Prep, headed to East Stroudsburg University. Number 25, Everett Dingle. He's a 6'1", 165-pound kicker from Calvert Hall, headed to Salisbury. Number 26, Andrew Petrino. At linebacker, 6'1", 210 pounds from Bullis, headed to East Carolina. Number 29, Jamari Young. On the defensive line, 6'3", 280 pounds from Milford Mill, headed to Independence Junior College, number 33, Brian McCoy. He's a 6'4", 260-pound defensive lineman from Concordia Prep, number 50, Ayo Tifasi. He's a 6'4", 240-pound offensive lineman from Newtown, headed to Delaware State, number 52, Malcolm Jeffrey. He's a 6'4", 320-pound offensive lineman from Northwest, headed to Lafayette, number 54, Spencer Adams. He's a 6'5", 285-pound offensive lineman from Broadneck, headed to Davidson, number 56, Jaden Joyce. He's a 5'10", 280-pound defensive lineman from Concordia Prep, headed to Shippensburg University, number 58, KK Matuge. He's a 6'3", 280-pound offensive lineman from Calvert Hall, headed to Johns Hopkins University, number 65, Michael Nwasu. Offensive lineman, 6'3", 315 pounds, from Sidwell Friends School, headed to Millersville University, number 75, Aaron Garnett. Also on the offensive line, 6'4", 275 pounds, from Catoctin, headed to Shippensburg University, number 76, Wyatt Davis. Offensive line, 6'7", 310 pounds, from Archbishop Spalding, headed to Penn State University, number 77, Jim Fitzgerald. He's a 6'1", 260-pound offensive lineman from Linganore, headed to Frostburg, number 78, Jacob Cannon. He's a 6'1", 290-pound defensive lineman from Concordia Prep, headed to Shippensburg University, number 97, Sone Matuge. And he's a 6'1", 300-pound defensive lineman from Dundalk, headed to Bowie State, number 99, Dalen Johnson. Now let's meet the coaches. Our head coach from DeMatha, Mr. Bill McGregor. Don't disappear on me here. His assistant coaches from Broadneck, Rob Harris. From DeMatha, Will Weathers. From Oxon Hill, Craig Jeffries. From Falston, Keith Robinson. Defensive coordinator from Concordia Prep, Joe Battaglia. From Parkside, Brendan Riley. From DeMatha, Coach Marvin Brown. From Dunbuck, Coach Tom Abel. From Boys Latin, Coach Tony Renato. And from Wicomico, Coach Isaiah Taylor. Big round of applause for our Maryland Big 33 All-Star squad. Now it's time to meet our player spokesman for the Maryland team. Please join me in welcoming quarterback number 2, Jaden Surrey. Jaden, you have 25 minutes.
Oh, no. Okay. How's everybody doing? I'm Jaden Surrey. I'm one of the captains for the team, Maryland team. And, I just want to say this is like my first time or second time hearing my Big 33 game, and it's been a wonderful experience for me, meeting these new guys. And PG County and Baltimore don't really like hang out, but these dudes are funny, man. We built a great bond, and the coaches, we feel like I've known them for 5 years, 10 years, so I'm ready. And the buddy system is amazing. The host family is amazing. Shout out to the Farman family over there. How you guys doing? And yeah, we ready to get after it tomorrow, baby. Go Team Maryland.
Thank you and good luck tomorrow, Jaden. At this time, he must be a lot of fun. We'd like to recognize the directors from the PSFCA who are with us tonight. Please stand to be recognized. I know a lot of them are involved in the East-West game going on right now. We thank them always for their support for the Big 33. Yeah, some of the coaches are going to, if they're not on the director's board, they will be soon, right? Get them on. All right, time to meet the 2022 Pennsylvania All-Stars. Come on. You ready? Okay. He's the 6'4", 320-pound defensive tackle from Allentown Central Catholic, headed to Cheshire Academy, number 0, Lavon Johnson. He's a 6', 187-pound wide receiver from Woodland Hills, number 1, Deontay Williams. He's a 6'2", 180-pound defensive back from Gateway, headed to Cincinnati University, number 1, Patrick Body. He's our athlete at 5'8", 178 pounds from Bell Vernon, headed to the University of Pittsburgh, number 2, Devin Whitlock. Our punter for the PA squad is 5'10", 160 pounds from Hampton High School, headed to Duquesne University, number 2, Matt DiMatteo. He's a 5'9", 175-pound quarterback from Mount Lebanon High School, headed to the University of Dayton, number 3, Joey Daniels. He's a 6', 180-pound defensive back from Imhotep Charter, headed to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, number 3, Jameer Reyes. Right on his heels is a running back, 6 feet, 195 pounds from Mount Lebanon, headed to the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, number 4, Alex Texa. He's a 6'3", 170-pound defensive back from Central York High School, headed to Lackawanna College, number 4, Trayshawn Smith. He's a 6', 185-pound wide receiver from Bishop McDevitt High School, headed to Old Dominion University, number 5, Mario Easterly. He's a 6', 205-pound outside linebacker from Imhotep Charter, headed to Westchester University, number 5, Maurice Beverly. He's a 6'1", 230-pound defensive end from Mount Lebanon High School, headed to Middlebury College, number 6, Owen Halter. He's a 6'2", 220-pound linebacker from Northeast High School, headed to Penn State University, number 7, Ken Talley. He's a 195-pound wide receiver from Mount Lebanon, headed to the United States Naval Academy, number 8, Eli Heidenreich. He's a 5'10", 175-pound defensive back from Harrisburg High School, headed to East Stroudsburg University, number 8, Justin Cook. He's a 6'2", 235-pound tight end from Central York High School, also headed to East Stroudsburg University, number 9, Trenton Dunnett. He's a 5'11", 185-pound wide receiver from Manheim Township High School, headed to Penn State University, number 10, Anthony Ivy. He's a 6'1", 195-pound defensive back from Central Dauphin East High School, headed to Penn State University, number 10, Mackay Flowers. He's a 6'3", 220-pound quarterback from Perkiomen Valley, headed to Westchester University, number 11, Ethan Kohler. He's a 6'2", 205-pound linebacker from Selinsgrove High School, headed to Kutztown University, number 11, Brandon Heil. Pennsylvania long snapper, 6'3", 205 pounds from Wyoming area, headed to Penn State University, number 13, Blaze Sokas-Mene. He's a 6'1", 215-pound linebacker from Central York, headed to St. Francis University, number 19, Carter Glassmeyer. He's a 6', 190-pound defensive back from Coatesville High School, headed to Central Michigan University, number 22, LeBron Bessett. He's a 6', 200-pound running back from Central Valley High School, headed to the University of Albany, number 23, Landon Alexander. At defensive end, 6'4", 230 pounds from Stroudsburg High School, headed to the University of Connecticut, number 24, Nate Voorhees. At kicker, 6'2", 160 pounds from Greencastle Antrim, headed to the United States Naval Academy, number 29, Nathan Kirkwood. At defensive end at 6'3", 210 pounds from Imhotep Charter, headed to Penn State University, number 32, Keon Wiley. He's a 6'2", 215-pound linebacker from Bishop McDevitt High School, headed to Rutgers University, number 44, Ryan Russo. At offensive lineman, 6'3", 285. His mom is here from Thomas Jefferson, headed to Kent State University, number 56, Nick Bryan. He's the 6'4", 295-pound offensive lineman from Wyoming area, headed to East Stroudsburg University, number 69, Nick Elko. Offensive lineman, 6'4", 280 pounds from St. Joe's Prep, headed to Rutgers University, number 7, Brad Harris. Defensive tackle, 6'2", 300 pounds, from Imhotep Charter, headed to Westchester University, number 72, Giovanni Graham. At offensive line, 6'5", 300 pounds, from Kiski area, headed to Miami of Ohio, number 73, Brandon Lawhorn Moore. Also at offensive line at 6'5", 360, from Imhotep Charter, headed to Rutgers University, number 74, Emir Stinnett. Defensive tackle, 6'3", 280 pounds, from Mount Lebanon High School. Undecided for his future, number 75, William Harvey. He's the 6'4", 280-pound offensive lineman from William Penn in York, headed to Towson University, number 76, Joda Nelson. He's a 6'6", 285-pound offensive lineman from Cocalico, headed to South Carolina, number 78, Ryan Brubaker. And he's a 6'4", 220-pound tight end from Wyomissing, headed to the University of Richmond, number 85, Aiden Mack. The head coach for the Big 33 Pennsylvania team from Tyrone High School, Mr. John Franco. His assistant from Bell Vernon, Matt Humbert. From Manheim Central High School, Dave Hahn. From Imhotep Charter, Coach Devon Johnson. From Peters Township, Coach TJ Black. From Conwall Township, Coach Tony Penna. From Wissahickon, Coach Bruce Fleming. And from Bangor High School, Coach Paul Raduzzi. Big hand for our 2022 Big 33 PA All-Star. All right, we can have Eli Heidenreich please come to the podium. Eli is the spokesman for the Pennsylvania team.
What's going on? I'm Eli Heidenreich, one of the captains here for Team Pennsylvania, and I'd like to start off by saying that, you know, this weekend here has been absolutely amazing so far. You know, from hanging out with my teammates and getting to know them, and meeting my host family, the Weldons, and meeting my buddy Caden. You know, everything here has it's been awesome so far, and definitely an experience that I'll remember for the rest of my life. So on behalf of Team Pennsylvania, I'd just like to thank everyone responsible for putting on this event here, and I look forward to seeing everyone at the stadium tomorrow. It's going to be a good game for sure, and go Team PA.
All us finely tuned athletes wear the same shoe. I was an athlete one time, a long time ago. Now I'd like to welcome to the podium, he just sat down, head coach John Franco, just to say a couple words.
All right, under control. I just want to say thank you to the Big 33 staff. What a privilege and an honor it is for me after all my life watching the Big 33 game and admiring all the players and people involved. I want to say thank you to a tremendous staff of assistant coaches that even though I'm twice as old as all of them, and they remind me of that every day, right, Bruce? But I have learned so much from them, and what an honor it is to compete against Bill McGregor, the most legendary coach ever at Maryland, and just what an honor being here. So thank you. We can't wait to play. Right, guys? We can't wait to compete. We're ready to go, as I'm sure you guys are, and let's get it on tomorrow. Thank you.
There's been a lot of hard work going on this week, and we're thrilled that we have a slideshow put together here for you. That we can show you this is a little bit of some of the effort that's been going on this week. Please enjoy. I love that the biggest round of applause always comes from the buddy pictures. So that's awesome. Like I said, this is the kind of week that changes your life forever. Not just our buddies, but certainly all our players and families. One way we thank our families each year is we draw names for a chance to win a great prize. You have to throw a football, correct, through the hoop during the game tomorrow. 8 of them in 30 seconds, and if you get 8 in 30 seconds, you win a year's free lease of a car from Turner Chevrolet. So we're going to draw the family name at this time. Senator Regan pick that. He picked the Regan family. Oh, no, he didn't pick the Regan family. Hernandez, the Hernandez family. So the person of your choice from the family tomorrow will take a shot to win a free year's lease from Turner Chevrolet. So thank you for all our families, and thank you to Turner. All right, at this time, we're going to call up Vaughn James, who'll be the umpire for tomorrow's game, to introduce the referees for tomorrow's game and the ceremonial coin toss. So we can have the coaches come up, head coaches come up, the captains come up. And while they all come up to the stage here, head coaches, McGregor and Franco, captains from both schools, both teams, come on up. While they all come up to the stage, we have a short video for you about our game chairman, Henry Hynoski.
Good evening, everyone. I'd also like to add that Greg Shambaugh, another official for tomorrow's game, is with me also.
All right, come on up here, guys. Coach McGregor, bring your captains up here and yourself here. We're going to do a coin toss. Have the Maryland group right here. Coach, we have the Big 33. Oh, great, Gary. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, Mr. Official. You ready?
Gentlemen, congratulations on your selection for this great game and great event. Tomorrow we ask you that you listen to the officials and talk to your team, keep your teams where they should be, and everything will go fine, okay? Good enough? You're the visitors. I have a Big 33 commemorative coin. Big 33 is the heads, and the All-Star is the tail. Head and tail. I'm going to toss it. I'm going to try to catch it. If I drop it, we'll do it again, okay? What's your call? Tails. His call? Tails. It is tail.
Defer to the second half, baby. Defer to the second half.
Hey, let's shake hands, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hey. You have all night to sit on. So you get the point for okay, all right. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We let Coach McGregor slip off the stage. So we want to make sure he says a few words. Hang on, ladies.
All right, guys, I'm going to hold a minute. All right, okay, I need your attention 1 second, please. All right, one second. All right, first off, I want to say thank you. It's a really great honor, great privilege to be the Maryland Big 33 coach. I was coach way back in 1988, and we had a great experience then and even a greater experience now. There's so many thank yous in a game like this, and hopefully I don't miss anyone, but I want to thank Gary Cathrell. Gary, thank you so much. We go back for years, and your whole Pennsylvania committee. It's been wonderful. We appreciate everything. Thanks, Coach. That a babe. All right, to the host families, I'm going to say thank you to you. It's been absolutely fantastic. I can tell you story after story I've gotten already from the guys, and they just have loved you, and they can't thank you enough for all your generous hospitality and everything that you've been doing. To the Big 33 buddies, boy, it was great to be with you yesterday. Great to be with you this entire week. You're absolutely fantastic, and can't wait to see you again tomorrow. But thank you for coming out and for your support. To the cheer people, I thank you so much. It was a wonderful event yesterday, and we greatly appreciate everything that you're doing. I can't thank you guys, ladies, enough. Thank you. To the Big 33 sponsors, you're absolutely amazing to have to put on a game like this and support us the way you do. It's absolutely unbelievable. To our Big 33 committee, Doug Duval, thanks, Doug. Scott Ripley, Brian Van Dusen, thank you for selecting me. It's been a great honor and great work with you guys, and appreciate all the hard work and everything you guys have done. You're absolutely fantastic. To our special assistants, I can't thank you enough. Chuck Heikes, thank you. John Weaver, Nicole Whitmar, and Mr. Whitmar, thank you. You made our stay and our practices and our time here has been unbelievable. To our coaches, for the time and the effort that you put in, again, thank you. We've had some great experiences together and lifelong memories, and I can't thank you for all the time and all the effort and the time you spent away from your families. To the coaches, wives, girlfriends, etc., and to my head coach Brenda, I thank the wives and girlfriends. Thank you for allowing your husband to be a part of it. Again, everyone here in the state of Maryland, we greatly appreciate it. State of Pennsylvania, greatly appreciate it. I'm a Pittsburgh guy, so I know the meaning of this game. So thank you very much. It's a great honor to be here, and hopefully we'll have a great game tomorrow. Coach Franco, thank you and your staff. It was great meeting you guys, and just have a wonderful team. Team Pennsylvania, congratulations on being selected. It's going to be an honor to compete against you guys. Thank you so much.
Now, that is a classy veteran coach right there. He didn't miss anybody. He named everybody. So I appreciate you, Coach, making sure everybody got involved. We got it all? We got it all. All right. Well, the pomp and circumstance leading up to this game is now over. Tomorrow is game day. Let's play hard, play fair, and have lots of fun. We thank you all for being here this evening, and please drive home safely.